Hey everyone, if you've seen my last video, or the part one of this, you saw when I first started making this, and you just saw the last few seconds count down there. So we'll jump right into part two where we claim that.
Congratulations,
Okay,
you've crafted an Archwing.
and then you
Now
can
I must
see
commence
next part that's
calibration.
popped up
So
there,
much to
find
do.
Corpus
By my
Intel.
calculations, this process will take 372
I
hours.
usually
Oh,
try to wait
that does
until
seem
Ordis
like a
is
long
done
time.
talking, so it
Tenno,
doesn't completely
this is an urgent
screw,
mission.
well,
A
not
Corpus
completely
scout
screw
ship
things up,
with
but
information about the
I've ran into
location
issues in
of the
the past
Grineer
where,
payload for
not
Mordhex
with
has
this
been
quest per
located.
se, but in
Raid
quests
this
in
ship for
general,
intel.
where
We need to
something
know
kind of
everything
popped
they
up
do.
and I was trying to get to the next part that I was sure that I would need to go to, and it ended up kind of freezing the game for the most part. Uh, so I try to avoid that by just letting the talking just happen. So here we go. Find corpse intel. What's funny is I'm trying to remember if this is actually the last part, in which case maybe I should have just let the last video be like 45 minutes long. Oh
Tenno,
well, we'll find out.
tensions between the Grineer and Corpus are boiling over. You're here to find out what the Corpus know.
Okay, so now I'm running. This thing is acting really weird.
The Corpus have extorted the Grineer.
Clearly you don't actually, oops, you don't actually have to kill any of these enemies.
Contracts
I just run straight past them.
This is a hostile takeover.
Like usual.
Wise counselor, I was hoping
Oh,
that Tenno had taught you a little humility when they destroyed
I really could have just gone to the other side.
precious
Oh well.
Fomorian fleet.
Oh my god, lag, will you stop?
The Tenno destroyed all my Fomorians.
We have a problem. There is something breaking from the void.
Oh, right here.
Meet Balor. Your fate.
Alright, now we just get to sit here and wait for these two to keep yelling at each other.
Impossible. All units. Full alert. Prepare for boarding.
This ship is disintegrating.
Do-do-do.
Aborting mission. Get to extraction.
Sorry.
Yeah,
ship
typically,
integrity will
like,
not permit
if you're
extraction at
just
this
starting this
time.
game, and obviously, like,
You only
if
have
you
one chance.
haven't really been watching, or if you decide to just kill a bunch of enemies,
My calibrations. It's
all
not.
of that talking will happen as you're kind of
Orders,
defeating
do it
enemies
now.
along the way. But seeing as
Okay.
how you're able to just
Deploying
skip
arc.
through everything, you really don't need to. Okay, Archwing. Now, here's where you literally just fly around in space.
Tenno, you need to get to the other side of this debris field where Ordis can safely extract you.
I want to change the, there we go. So I want to come
Focused.
into,
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I believe it's in here. Yep, Archwing. Look sensitivity. Go down to like 35. Same with aim sensitivity. And scoped really doesn't matter. That's better. So there I hit shift so that you can go a bit faster. You can, that's actually called a blink step. But if you watch around my reticle,
Trying to trap you in an energy net.
you'll
Destroy that Zeppelin to take out the net. Energy net dissipated. Keep moving.
anytime I blink step, you'll
That
see
Zeppelin
little
just engaged an energy net. You're stuck in here
lights
until
start
it's
coming up.
destroyed.
You have to wait
The
until
net is
that's
down.
full
Get going.
before you can
Tenno, you have to keep
blink
moving.
again.
Operator, the Archwing is performing beyond expectations. I suppose my calibration process was not necessary after all.
And clearly you have primary melee weapons on Archwing. destroy some rocks. Once in a blue moon, if I remember correctly, some of them actually have stuff in them. There are also containers out here, if you can see them at times.
You're almost to
Can't
the
always see
debris
them
field.
though.
Just a little bit further.
And unlike regular, like with your regular Warframe, you cannot go into you cannot go into a mission with only one weapon. You have to have primary and melee equipped.
Excellent work,
And other than collecting tellurium, although there is other missions you can get tellurium at, but other than collecting tellurium and some of the events that happen, other than leveling up all the Archwing things just for the experience, the chances of you actually doing Archwing stuff is pretty slim. Pretty much the only times you'll ever use Archwing is in an open world, but that we'll be unlocking that in a bit in the future. Well, seeing as how it's been like 5 minutes,
skies and confront this new threat.
6 minutes, I'll just go ahead and show you this for now, just to give you guys an idea, since now we have the Archwing. If you go to categories, go to equipment, landing craft, I believe. Okay, that's all that stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. So basically, here, I'll go down here, because this already should already have this in your inventory. Gear. That's what it's under. Archwing launcher. Well, you can see here, Archwing launcher segment required. So then we'll come back up here.
Operator, did you hear
Archwing
that?
launcher
It said,
segment. But to build it, you need access to the Tenno Lab Dojo, which means you need to be in a clan and have access to the dojo to actually get this. So that's why I said it's going to be a little while. But you can also see you need 50 Grok Drool, 50 Erudite, and 1200 Oxium just to build it. Then after you build it and you install it, then you can come down to your here, and then you need another 50 Erudite, 50 Grok Drool, 30 fish oil, and 600 circuits, which obviously I already have, you should already have. So all of that, if you remember, is available from Plains of Eidolon. And the fish oil you get from you fish, I kind of covered it just very briefly, that you can fish, you can mine, etc. You go to the fish person in Cetus to cut fish, not provide fish, but cut fish, which will give you, depending on the fish that you have, it'll give you like a something jaw, some sort of fish scales, and every fish that you cut will give you. I think it's only one fish oil, but it might be more. Don't hold me to the one there. But that's how you get fish oil. So either way, it's going to be a while before we get that. But that's something that you can use to then actually fly around all the open world areas. And when it comes to Archwing weapons, I'll start with the weapons. So we'll go weapons. That's Warframe's weapons, Archwing. And you can see you got a few different weapons in here. Thing is, though, I'm trying to remember which one it is. No, I think the Fluctus you need. Yeah. Actually, that one I already know is in there. New. Which one is it? There you go. This is actually a melee weapon for it. Yeah. I could have sworn there's. I think there's only one Archwing weapon. Yep, here it is. Now you have to still need access to a clan, so to the dojo, because you can only get it from the Chem Lab dojo. You need 5 tellurium, 6,000 salvage, 3,500 oxium, and a Forma. Now, we haven't got into doing Forma stuff yet, so that'll also be coming in time. That'll probably be something I cover on a stream. But this is the only weapon that I could think of in with Archwing, for an Archwing weapon, that you can actually build without having to do anything extra, per se. What I mean by extra is you can only get it from syndicates. So we already have this. We'll view the offerings. And it's already going by rank. So here you got a Corvus stock. I'm not even going to pronounce that handle. And then that's on Valiant. And this one's also on Valiant. The Velocitus receiver. Then under Defender, you've got Akuza Guard and the Fluctus stock. Now, if you took a look through the Archwing weapons, you'll know that the Fluctus has more than just the receiver that you need. So we go back out. We go over to Red Veil. View offerings. It is by rank. Okay. Here you got the Velocitus stock. You got that thing handle. You got the Fluctus limbs. Wrathbone handle, and Kaza whatever blade. So you'll have to go to different syndicates to get different parts. You come in here, you got the Singus.
What makes you surprising?
Yeah, Singus, whatever receiver, Corvus receiver, Decuron receiver, Fluctus barrel, and there it is, the Velocitus barrel. So that's 3 different syndicates that has 3 different Velocitus parts. Now 2 of them, you got Red Veil and Steel Meridian, are allied with each other. So as you build up one, the other will also build up. So you'll be able to get those 2 parts. But then later you're going to have to go to Cephalon, pledge the Cephalon Suda to get the Velocitus barrel. So that's what I mean by extra stuff. That it takes to get your Archwing weapons built up. It will take time. There may be times, because these 2 are dropping down, they'll be dropped down all the way to 44,000, negative 44,000, and you have to build them back up, all the way back up, basically, to get the parts that are in it. So there may be times where you may instead pick, get a couple of parts out and trade them for parts that you need in, talk to people in trade chat and say, hey, I'm looking for, I don't know, let's see here.
Betting against us,
say you want the Phaedra receiver, and you'll trade for Steel Meridian Archwing parts or Red Veil Archwing parts, something like that. Somebody may actually trade with you who has a higher ranking, in like Parent Sequence and New Loco, since they're also allied with each other. And then these 2 are also allied with each other. So maybe you'll have somebody that's trained in one or either of these and can actually get those parts and be able to trade with you. Or if you want to go the long way, after you get all the parts out of these 2, then you start building up these 2, since it'll be easier, and then you come back down and build those up from negative 44,000 all the way back up, and then get the parts from there. Either way, it will take time. And then, of course, as you already saw in here, when it came to Archwing weapons, this one here, you can actually buy this blueprint here. The Decuron as well. The Fluctus, however, you need to get from the Tenno Lab Dojo room. Phaedra, actually you can buy that there. Velocitus, Tenno Lab Dojo room. That thing you can buy. That one you can buy. Dish one. Yeah, we're not covering that at the moment. That one you can buy. Grattler, you already saw you need access to the Chem Lab. So, I mean, you get the idea though. Some of them, I hate these freaking things. But that's also from Chem Lab. Wrathbone you can just buy. So, yeah, some of them you have to be in a clan and be able to get to the dojo to actually buy this stuff. Others you can just buy the blueprint for the credits and build them. Next, if you come over here to the universe and you click on Warframe and Vehicles, I thought you were able to sort by different things, but you scroll all the way down and you'll see these things with the little Archwing symbol next to them. So Odinata, which we just got, Amesha, whatever, Elytron, and Itzel. And then there is the Odonata Prime. I haven't seen this come up in Relics in a really long time. So that's pretty much something that you're going to have to get with Platinum, probably from other people. The Itzel is probably the most popular one um, when you're able to get it. But yeah, there's 4 Archwings, and then you already saw the weapons. So there's really not a lot in way of Archwing parts to actually level up. That's the upside. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it. But let's go to Warframe. Is it Warframes? Yeah, Archwing. You can see there's the other 3. And to get them, Tenolab. Tenolab. Anyone want to take a guess? Tenolab. So yeah, you need access to, obviously, to the Clan Dojo to do that. And I believe I talked a little bit about Clan Dojos in an earlier video, but I'll briefly cover. You could try, well, not just try, but you can come in here, you can go to recruiting and just hang out in here and wait until somebody says, this clan name, maybe it'll be PC only, maybe it'll be Xbox only, maybe it'll be open to everyone, minimum mastery rank that they're looking for, whether or not you have to be active on Discord or just have access to Discord in general. Like they'll usually have, like here we go, House Atreides. Anyway, 270 plus, very active members. PSN. Honestly, I don't know all of the shorthand for everything here, but PSN. Chats, Discord, awesome. Emblem, full research, Moon Clam, PM if interested. I'm guessing PlayStation only. So that would be PSN. So there you go, PlayStation only. Was there another one? But yeah, there's times where stuff like that will just be posted in there. Other than that, you can actually say yourself, Xbox One, the Acolytes of Helios. But yeah, that's Xbox One. But you could also, say in the recruiting chat here, hey, PC player looking for clan. Maybe throw your, MR, for my case, MR3. PC player looking for clan. And you may get somebody that responds in recruiting chat. You may just get an inbox message. But there's another clan if you're willing to just kind of wait while you're playing multiplayer stuff. There is another clan that you may have noticed me actually be in the from my very, very first video and my last, well, if you're watching this now, it's September 6th, my just this past Friday's stream. I was playing on a different account. In that account, I'm in a clan that's called We Die Hard. They have a bundle. It's We Die Hard Red, Blue, Green, Indigo. I think is actually one of them. I don't entirely remember about that or not, but they've got like different colors and stuff like that. They're all the same clan, and they recruit new players all the time. So there's a good chance that one day you'll kind of start your game up and you'll see that you have a new message in your inbox, and it'll be somebody from that clan that sent you an invite. And if you do, like they have like all of the research all done in every one of their clans. Um, so yeah, you just obviously come to communication inbox. I don't have one at the moment. Like I haven't done really anything like multiplayer wise. But the more you play on multiplayer, the more you go to relays and stuff like that, the better chance you have of running into somebody that's in one of those clans that might end up just sending you an invite, since they'll see that you're not in a clan. And if so, I highly recommend accepting the invite. They don't necessarily expect people to stay in there. It's a 30-day inactive kick. So if you don't play the game for over 30 days, you're out, kind of thing. But it's really, they have active chats. They do have people that will help you out. I will say ahead of time, if you're looking for a clan that's just going to be like, hey, I want somebody to drag me through this entire game, good luck to you. that's really all I can say. But there are times where, yeah, even in We Die Hard, there's people that will join you in uh, getting some star chart stuff done if you need some help with stuff. More often than not, they'll give you recommendations for different things just in chat. Um, but it is a phenomenal clan. So yeah, if you get a chance, if you get an invite from them, absolutely take it. Get what you can out of it. Get whatever help you can out of it. If you can help others while you're there, even better. Um, so yeah, no, I'm not promoted by them or promoted. Jesus, um, I don't get anything from doing that. That's just like I said, it's probably one of the best beginner friendly clans that I've ever seen in Warframe. So yeah, if you get an invite from them, definitely take it, and then you'll have access to all the Archwing stuff. Uh, okay, we're at 21 minutes, so I was able to ramble for 15 minutes there. But hopefully it was informative for you. Hope you enjoy the watching the, in my opinion, rather simple actually quest to get the Archwing. And then you're going to, from now on, you're going to absolutely hate doing Archwing missions. So, FYI. So anyway, guys, yeah, I'll be streaming later tonight. So, hope to see you there.